Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do one of those opening things here at the beginning because we're live. Hold on, I've got it. Good ladybugs and yellow jackets. Next week, I will really have the ladybugs and yellow jackets for this
That's
princess.
mute on and off.
Okay, so it's muted now?
Yes.
Are you on at all, or?
No, we're not on.
Okay.
Oh my
There's
gosh,
just the other
Phoenix.
people there.
Okay. Okay, we don't know what's happening down there in the Fox Den in the middle, but good evening and welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with Eye on the Leprechaun. There you go. And Professor Greenman. And Lady Ash.
Hello.
Well, I must have severe lag. And, well, obviously our Fox is sorting something out with their sound. And Qamar.
Hello.
Well, I must have severe lag. You guys, wow. That's awkward. Anyway, we have a massive agenda for this evening, and actually I'm pretty excited for it. Phoenix, who is our court herald, is supposed to be in charge of the agenda, but until Phoenix gets here and sorts out whatever sound issues they're having, that leaves me in charge of. Yeah, I know. It leaves me in charge of the agenda, and it's real.
It's all a plot to show that they.
It is not. The agenda is real. I promise you guys. I promise. Okay, so hey, Cool Gamer and Boskin Archery and Buskins. Isn't that a thing? It's a lyric in a song. Oh, I'm having a moment. Hey, Lord Voivode, I see you down there. Welcome. And then also, Erwina, I see you out there. And I think I saw Cobble out there, maybe. I'm not sure. So anyway, welcome you guys to the show, everybody. And I guess I will just jump right in tonight. So as you know, we've just started the shows back up. And they are not quite 2 hours. We're kind of keeping them to an hour and a half or thereabouts because I'm not quite prepared to do the whole 2 hours yet at this time, but please, if you will, hit the like and subscribe button before we get into it. And I think tonight I'm not sure, was it you, Lord Voivode, that suggested that if you want to get future notifications, just ring a little bell, but otherwise give it that thumbs up. And that would be pretty cool of you guys. So the first thing on the agenda tonight is I do want to welcome our new patrons to the show. So welcome to Jessica Blair, who has joined the Wild Fae, and welcome to Revan Snapdragon, who has and anybody wants to jump on that bandwagon, links are in the low bar or going there in the ticker, as you can see. And a shout out to our show sponsor, who is Chronic Baubles. Wow, my computer has serious lag right now. I don't know what's going on. Whew. Can you guys see that? The ticker? Yeah, our show sponsor, Chronic Baubles. Thank you for being one of our patrons, one of our fairy market vendors, and basically joining our whole family. They make jewelry and trinkets, and they do water-resistant origami earrings, which I am very excited to see at the March Fairy Market, where they will be moss earrings, beaded jewelry, and upcycled vintage postage stamp pendants, and more. Please, if you want to check them out, which is March 9th, the second Saturday of March. So hopefully if you're local, we can see you there. And if you're not, you will check them out on their Instagram/website. And I will just let that go for a minute. But are you there? And actually doing the thing now, Phoenix? Are you functional?
I am.
You're
I am, yes. Everyone avoid the beginning of the show with the tech fox that came in. He does not exist. Yep.
I did not hear you say tech fox. That's not what I heard. I was like, what kind of F
Tech.
word is that? Go out.
Tech.
No, it wasn't the tech.
TECH.
It wasn't the tech word I was confused about. It was the word that came after it.
Oh, yes. FOX.
Yeah.
Yes. Spelling is accurate,
Oh.
I promise. Mhm.
Okay.
It's an IT Volpine.
No, yes,
It's
it
a
is. It is great to be back. Hello, everybody.
See, Taryn got what I was saying. Thank you.
Hi, Darren.
The tech what?
I totally thought you were talking about the tech part too. I was like, what do you think that
No,
could
I wasn't
be?
confused about the tech part. Okay, so Phoenix, you have a copy of the agenda. I have
do.
now managed
And
to
my
go through the
fence has
hello,
grown.
welcome, the new patrons, the show sponsor. You now get to take over and read off to me the things that I am supposed to talk about here on the show.
Awesome. So we
I'll
got
let
our
you take
hedge
it
happening. Let
first.
me just pull out my good old scroll here.
What? That is so
Let's see here.
cool.
We're gonna vote on a new drink name. What? Yeah, I'm down for that.
Actually, we already did vote on the new drink name. It's for the winners of this. Yes, it was on the Patreon, and the vote went for 2 weeks. And this week, tonight, is the night that we announced the winner. So, but I wanted to give you guys, as you guys know, we were doing a mocktail drink vote because we have introduced having a small mocktail tavern at our fairy night markets. And one of our drinks was unnamed at the last market. So we had a vote to name it. And a lot of people put in names and a lot of people voted. And so let me see. Well, I know because if I show you guys on screen, then it will ruin the surprise. So in fourth place was Crimson Dawn. And in third place was Cherry Fairy. And in second place was Blossom Bliss. And Ion, I am sorry to say that the Romantic Goblin was not the first place winner. But could somebody give me a drum roll, please? Drum roll. Oh, there we go. The first place winner by one vote was Sakura Sunrise, and it was submitted by Star LaBelle, who is the prize winner for that. And thank you so much, Star, for participating. I think they were one of our Facebook entrants, actually, because we took entries from Instagram, Facebook, and at the Market Live, and a whole bunch of other places. So I think also on the Discord, we had entries from everywhere. But Star, congratulations, you're the winner. Here is what you are going to win, because I did say that there would be prizes, so I would like to just show you what your prize will be. Yeah, here we go. So you will get this nifty magic wand. Got a little piece of amethyst at the bottom.
Jazz hands.
That is fantastic looking.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my chair is
From our
creaky.
last run. And you will get this mystery oracle envelope that has a lovely little oracle tell for you in there. I will mail those off to you here in the next few days. And congratulations to you, everybody. Round of applause, round of applause.
Woohoo! Yes.
So thank you for
Thank you,
contributing
Star.
your name and like being involved in the things that we do here. So we really appreciate it. I hope you will like your things. Phoenix, what's next on the agenda?
Oh, well, let's talk.
That hasn't already been covered.
I just thought, it looks like we have
It looks like
the
Star.
artist.
I noticed in the comments.
Oh, did she?
Ah,
Yay!
Yay! You're out there watching.
This is what we like.
That's so cool.
It looks like our next thing is going to be the artist I'll call.
Oh, artist all call. Yes. Okay. I can share this one. Let me find it. Actually, sometimes I forget what I put on my own agendas. And I only did it like a couple hours ago, so I don't know what that tells you. But here we go. Where's my little share screen? So as you guys know, every year, well, at least if you're not new here, you've been with us for a minute, you know that every year I do an artist all call looking for artists to do paid commissions to make our next year's worth of events, which are several events. This year, we're adding some of the events from Wolf and Fairy Productions to our event list. This is it's open to the public. Any artist can submit their portfolio to us to be voted on. And these are the current events right here that are, you guys can see it is sharing, right?
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
yes, it
Okay.
is.
These are the current events that we have that will be needing art this next year. And there's 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are all paid commissions. And all you have to do is send your portfolio to this address here, this email. You should be able to just go straight over to our Patreon. I will actually put the link in the comments here so that you guys can go to it from there if you want, and just click. The instructions are all there. But I would like to just real quick go over how it works very fast. So interested artists, please submit a link to your online portfolio. That can be Instagram or a Google Drive, but something that's publicly accessible that other people, that all of us can actually go to look at to view your work. And the cutoff date for submissions is going to be Wednesday, March 6th. So you still have quite a while to get something pulled together and submitted, and then March 6th. After that, all of your portfolios will be compiled into one single place with links to your work, and then they will be put here onto the Patreon in a poll. And that poll will be a patron-only poll, and our Patreon members will be able to go look at everybody's portfolio and vote on the artists that they like best. And then the artists will, of course, then be ranked according to the votes that they received. And with those artists who received the most votes, getting to be select first which event they would like to do the illustration for. And then the artist that gets second place gets to select from the remaining events, and third place, and so on. If you are an artist that is a part of our Patreon, we give you, you get to be bumped up in that first place list, because we are going to support our patron artists that support us as well. But it is still open to everybody, and we still have a pretty extensive list of things that we need for. So these are the little details about the specifications that we need for the art projects for all of them, and then each of them has their own small modifying details for, that make them the custom things for those projects. But you guys can all go and look at those, and feel free. We've already started receiving some submissions, but we definitely would like to have a huge selection for our patrons to choose from and look at, and hopefully give jobs to as many different artists as possible. So that's what's going on with that. Link is there. If you guys have any questions about it, feel free to just put them in the chat or whatever. And as I see them come through, I will be happy to answer those questions. But I think at this point in time, I've exhausted all of the information on that. So does anybody here have any questions?
Can you send me that link? Because I have a friend who I think would love to do this.
It's on the Patreon.
Darn. Fine, I will pull it up the hard way.
Literally in the chat. Just look at the chat.
Okay.
Yes, it is right there. Look, here we go. Ready? It is now in our private chat behind screens. There you go.
Thank you.
Wow. You're like one of those vendors who, when I put out an all call for vendors, and then I'm like, if you'd like to apply, here's the link, and then you reply in the comments and say, can you send me the link? No.
I mean, fair enough.
No.
I'm on my outdated laptop, but I do appreciate the link, because now I will definitely make sure it gets to the right person.
I got your email about the link, but I can't see the link.
I can't see the link. We definitely got into those shenanigans this weekend. That was great.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Nothing.
Okay. Before we go on to the next topic, I'm going to interrupt our own agenda, because it has occurred to me that it might be hilarious to see what the audience has to say about this. But right now in our household, we have a thing going on. Ion has gone away. Ion is in possession of 3 very, very delicious Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treats that were made by Qamar. I got my own Rice Krispie treats. We each got 4 of them. And so I got 4 and Qamar got 4 and Ion got 4. However, this is literally one of my most favorite things ever. My most favorite snacky treats to have. And Qamar made them the best, right? They're so good. So Ion has eaten one of his. And then I said, Ion, what do I have to do to get you to give me those other 3
Don't make deals with the Fae.
Rice Krispie treats?
That's a bad news.
And Ion was like, I don't know, actually. I'll have to think on it. So now here's the question. What is a fair trade for these 3 delicious Rice Krispie treats that I want to put in my mouth so bad? All the pure
Rice
sugar.
Krispie treats.
They're made with like Fruity Pebbles.
I was gonna say like your firstborn, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Well, that
It took me a bit. I bet I got there.
well, I'm happy to give Ion my firstborn because just to leave it at that, it's not like there's a qualifier on when I have to have the firstborn. I could just go indefinitely and never have one, and that would be a great trade for me.
That is a funny choice for the deal because I heard of this. You guys have probably seen it too. It's a meme where the person makes a deal with this Fae, and the Fae goes like, "So, your mother will be perfectly healthy, just as if she was never ill, and you're going to give me your firstborn." And the person's like, "Correct." It's like, "Well, we have a deal." And then the person looks at the Fae, goes like, "Okay, when do we get started?" It's like, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
I knew it was going to be this one.
I don't understand what you're saying. It's like, well, you said my firstborn, so when we start getting going on, and the usually when it's illustrated, you see the humans starting to take their clothes off, and then it goes to the Fae, and the Fae's like, blushing,
like, oh my gosh, I'm not really sure what you could trade, but my first thought when Ion's saying "let me think about this" is that he would sit there and be like, "Let me think about this," while he's eating one, thinking, "What can I trade?"
That would be so messed up. Like,
very
or just be like, "Let me think."
I want to know why I don't have Pebble Rice Krispie treats.
I don't know. We got some gossip. We got some dirt on you this last weekend at Imble, and so I think you better be careful about whose side you pick in this because,
Wait, which one of us are you referring to?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna spill the beans about who got what. I'm just saying there's some dirt floating around about Bjorn out there, and Bjorn better be careful.
Oh, Bjorn. Okay.
The other one, Phoenix, that I think would be hilarious is he does do that thing of like, let me think, and proceeds to look her in the face and pour melted chocolate over it to coat that, just chocolate. I don't know.
That would be really messed up.
That is legit rude. I do not like chocolate. Why would you ruin my delicious Rice Krispie treat?
Yours? What, yours?
You haven't gotten it yet.
And you haven't earned those Rice Krispies.
You have to dress for the job you want. I'm just forecasting for the thing I want.
She's projecting out into the world that I want these Rice
That's
Krispie
right.
treats.
It will manifest. It is the secret.
Yeah, I was about to say, as Phoenix would say, you got to manifest what you want in life.
It is the secret.
I did think about trying to manifest more of them by giving you, Qamar, the ability to go buy more ingredients and then just make some
marshmallows.
You're like, I just need my own 7x11 tray. Go away.
Yeah, if you get me another bag of another 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows, I'll make you more.
Yeah, but I still want ions. So
It's better when it's other people's.
Ion,
I
have you come
know.
up
It's
with
the
any
whole
ideas
thing that
about
it's
what you
the
would like to trade?
unobtainable, so that's why you want it. It's like unobtainium.
You know what? But I'm gonna be a miner for a Rice Krispie treat of gold.
I
Before everyone starts thinking that the agenda is a lie, should we get back to our agenda?
Fine, we'll give everybody time to think about what Ion should trade me for Rice Krispie treats. Oh, wait, I hear
It'll
you.
be our closing up.
Oh, put a finger up.
So I do have a question. The
Okay.
next one on our list here, it looks like it's going to be Fairyblossom WIPs, but I was wondering, because I also want to completely avoid the agenda for a second. Can we talk about last weekend and just like, whoo? Or
Yes.
is that
Do you
also
have a
supposed to be secret?
what in bulk?
Yeah.
No, it's not secret.
Well, in bulk it wasn't a secret. Obviously, no, we did an actual live. Yeah.
Which yeah, I know.
I was like, how is it secret? We were online.
Internet, don't tell anyone.
Not the in bulk you're looking for. What is it that you would like to discuss?
I want to explain to anybody who might be interested in going up to said castle a very much secret that I left there for anybody that's interested in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Let me go ahead and get to it. So while we were there was this wonderful journal that I decided to have written in. And as most of you know, I love to spread my gem jars everywhere for anyone to grab. Anyone wants a crystal, I kind of just like, here you go, have one, have a great day, bye-bye. That's just my thing. So I wanted to give them a little bit of a quest for anybody who actually decides to stay there. And of course, what way would a wonderful Fae being be if I didn't put it in riddle form for someone to have to figure out themselves? So this is actually, if you guys go there, like I said, that book is going to be sitting in the kitchen, but the riddle in there says that when you stay here, whatever weather, on the property, I've hidden treasure. Where they are, I won't say a peep. My gem jars are hiding. Now you must seek. 4 in the castle, 4 on the grounds. My treasure, it waits to be found. To not get in trouble for stealing during this game, look for the bottles labeled Gritter Critter. That's my name.
You are
That's
the
really
critter.
cool.
Yeah, and hopefully someone will find it and just have a wonderful time while they're there. So, yeah. But if anyone takes the time to read, that's the importantness. Oh my gosh, yes, we got all these photos too.
I know. I'm sharing everybody's photos while you're talking, so people can kind of see. Like, this is actually in our Discord. The hedge is what we call it. So, but you guys can all find links for also in the low bar if you want to come join us on yon Discords. But I know some pictures got posted there, so I thought I would.
Well, hey, do you want to send me a link to that?
Oh no.
No. Phoenix, I'm thinking you're going to have to make a trip out there with more bottles because that's going to be stuck there for a very long time.
Oh, I'm sure someone's going to find there. And that is the plan. Yes, that is the plan. Hopefully this June, I'll be able to go back out and have lots of fun putting more bottles everywhere. So,
That sounds good. And that was in bulk. Whereas while I was on the East Coast, I went to Mythicon.
Hey, tell us about Mythicon. How was that?
Oh, Mythicon is a wonderful, wonderful event. This is the second year for it. It is an advancement on the Frost Fairy convention from Fredericksburg, Maryland. This year and last year it was held in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania at the Eisenhower Convention Center, starting Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Ken and Kat are gracious hosts, very big here on the East Coast. We had multiple musicians, we had multiple vendors, we had, let's just say that I managed to spend several $100 while I was there.
They lightened your purse, your purse string.
Yeah.
My purse is so light it is floating away. on that. We have, as I say, it is the Eisenhower Convention Center on the grounds of the late President Eisenhower's farm.
That's kind of cool.
And of course, being in Gettysburg, we have the battlefields. And I will say that as we were driving about, a number of instances happened. People who weren't there. So yes, very haunted in the battlegrounds. And Mythicon itself was about 5,000 fairies strong.
Holy smokes, that's
Nice.
a good
very
sized
big
convention.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
full.
almost as big as what NorwestCon used to be out here, kind of in its heyday. Maybe shy about 1,500 people or so. But that's pretty good size. So yeah, bully for them.
I wish I had pictures, but I was too busy having fun to take any.
So you guys had a booth though, right? You and Raynwulf and Glitterface.
We did set up the Peaceful Hollow preparatory school for the magically inclined, seeking out the magically inclined quite frequently, and enrolling them in our school and having a great deal of fun along the way.
What was well, I definitely saw, at least on my end, I did see a few people, it looked like, filled out the house sorting test. I don't know.
Yes,
I haven't looked at the names
pass
yet.
out about 85, 90 of those forms, so
Dang.
I imagine you'll get more as they unpack.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't looked at the names on all of them yet, but I did see over the weekend, because obviously we were at Imbolc, so I did see though that over the weekend that was a thing. So that's pretty cool. What's the next event that's coming up out there for you guys?
Next event for us would be, I believe, the May Day Festival, which is the extension of what used to be the Spoutwood Festival.
Yeah, whatever happened to Spoutwood?
Spoutwood Farm was given an ultimatum by the county to not hold it there anymore because too many people were coming.
Oh, so it was too successful.
Oh, such a shame. Yeah.
I
mean, yes. Well, the last 3 years that they held it, it managed to rain every weekend. And when you get mud 10 to 12 inches deep and the county has to start pulling cars out, they get a little angry.
Fair.
Well, but that's like punitive, a punitive action for something that they don't have, for what would be, amounting to an act of God, right? Like, they control the weather.
Yeah, that plus the fact that the county roads tended to get a bit covered with the mud that was pulled up with it.
That's sad, because I never even got to make Spoutwood, and I wish I would have. So
I just feel like that event needs to continue, and that they just need to have Lord Farquaad's thought on that matter, which is just, some of you may get stuck, but that's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Well, as I say, it is now the May Day Festival. It is held in one of our national parks down there, and we are having a 20,000 to 30,000 people each year. So,
Jeez Louise.
My gosh.
That's bigger than Fairy World.
Considerably.
Yeah, considerably bigger than Fairy World.
It is also the longest running fairy festival, now in its 30th year.
I acted like I just got shot. I was jumped. That's pretty impressive.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Most impressive.
Maybe we'll get those numbers someday. But by then, I'm going to be just as gray as you are, Professor.
Dang.
Oh yeah,
maybe we could hope for it a little sooner than that. Holy smokes.
I'm just saying, like, if I'm hoping that FAE Productions is around for like a 30-year period, and by then I'm gonna be gray.
I'll just look the same completely.
That would be kind of scary. Like if we're all gray, what would I look like 20 years from now? Let's see. 38.
Let's
Ooh,
see.
I wonder if there's like an
Yeah,
aging,
you won't
an
be gray
aging
yet.
thing that you
You'll
can
be
find
fine.
online.
I'm gray. I want to be all gray.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like,
Well,
I'm
Phoenix should be a
30.
silver
I'm in
fox,
my
I
obviously.
would. To answer that question.
Well, the May Day Festival,
Oh, the May Day Festival,
replacement
okay.
for Spoutwood Festival.
Yeah. So, well, what is next on the agenda then, Phoenix?
You know, that's probably a really good idea. Yeah, let's go back to that. That was our Fairyblossom WIPs.
Wait, no, I think we've skipped something. We did artist all call last.
Yeah, we did the artist all call. We did the color, or did we? I think we did skip the coloring contest entries. My apologies.
Yes. So
Yes,
as
coloring
you guys,
contest.
yes, as you guys know, the last couple of weeks, well, Qamar drew a black and white version for us. It's this business here. That guy right there. That is the black and white version. You guys are like, and we had a coloring contest. People were welcome to go download it, color it in, and then this week we're showing you the entries that we have. We got three entries for it, and I will, after the show tonight, put them up on the Patreon, and then you guys patrons can go and vote for which one you like the best, and the one that wins will be our new thumbnail for 2024. Our new color thumbnail, that is. So we have some entrants. Let me find where I placed them. They are right here. So here's number 1.
So excited.
Yeah, so this one is the entry of Erwinna, I believe. So Erwinna's entry. And
you can see the genuine beard hair that I have there.
Let's see. This is entry number 2, and this is from Catheris. So, yep. I actually have the original. I was given the original so I could get the proper scanning done should this be our winner in bulk. That was a hard word to get out of my head. And entry number 3 is Amanita, and that's it.
Oh my god, I love my beard even more. What?
It's rainbow.
I want you to do your beard like that now, Phoenix.
Oh my god.
I didn't even notice that till just now, and now I'm like, oh, you got to do your beard like that.
Challenge accepted. If I can make it work, I will try.
Oh, that's so cool. I want to see you have a rainbow beard. Yeah, so gay.
Challenge accepted.
I thought too. Like I looked over and you had a freaking rainbow beard.
That would be
so
amazing.
Cool. Yeah, just...
Well, those are the 3 entries. I will put them up on the Patreon tonight because once we get off the show, then we're gonna eat some dinner, and then I will put them up onto the Patreon, and then they will be open for the voting, and we will announce the final winner next week on the show. So you guys will have 1 week to go vote. Yeah. So thank you.
I'm attempt fate here because I'm going to leave it in hands of the internet. If the third and final picture that we just saw wins, I will go ahead and do that rainbow beard.
I vote for number 3.
I feel like that is unduly influencing the vote.
Okay.
Either do it or not do it.
Let it be marked.
I mean,
he made
in all fairness,
8-10.
I did not color the last one. That's not why. Okay.
No, Amanita colored the last one. I mean, I will have the names of the entrants next to their entries, so that seems, fair, right? And then their name will be in the low bar of every single show that we do from here to the end of the year. So, Qamar, yours is already there. So,
Wait, it is?
Yes, I have everybody who has social media that's our regulars on the show. Your information is in the low bar for people watching at home in case they want to go follow you. Let's see.
Is it going to be ranked voting? Or just pick one?
it is just going to be pick your favorite.
Okay.
So, because there's only 3, so it's not like we have 10 people to kind of do a ranked voting system with. I don't think so. No, what? 3, not 4.
We've got 10 people and we have 7
5.
times.
1, 2, 5.
5.
Great.
Pick number 3, my lord. Number 3.
Oh, that's very confusing what you're doing there, FedEx.
3 shall be the number of the counting, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 2 shalt thou count not. 5 is right out.
I don't know what that's from.
It's from Monty Python and the Holy Grail. It's older than all of us, except for maybe the professor.
My mom has always tried to get me to watch it, and I was like, no, as a kid. So.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is. It is timeless humor. Let's see.
Some
All right,
call me Tim.
Yeah, Tim the Enchanter. The Enchanter.
The Enchanter, yes. Okay, so the one that I missed beforehand, or skipped above, I guess. So let's get back to that one. Fairyblossom WIPs.
Oh yeah. Okay. So as you guys know, Fairyblossom was not actually on the artist all call list this year because Susan Schroeder from Susan Schroeder Arts agreed to do our poster for our 10th anniversary. So I kind of already got that commission out of the way early on. I'm really excited. I've known Susan for a very long time, and they are you couldn't possibly meet a nicer person. So and they're such a talented artist. I've got their art all on my walls and stuff. And they just sent me today, actually, the work in progress for the Fairyblossom poster. And so, yeah. So this is it here. I know it's I know it's only taking up the middle of the screen. Goodbye, Professor and Qamar. it's everyone, just you guys. But
that's okay. It looks better than I do.
It looks
It's
better
like
than
I
you
can
do.
almost hear them. It's like I can almost hear them.
I'm really
Where
excited.
are you?
Obviously,
Are
it's
you
gonna be
lost in
colored
the
in
ether?
and whatnot, but this is our first little sneak peek at the poster, and I'm pretty sure we'll have it by the end of the month. And then after that, we'll get it complete, and all of the banners and everything can go live, and our tickets can go live, and our vendor forms can go live, and everything will go live. So we're just waiting on that. And thank you,
We'll
Susan.
do it live.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, no, we won't. We will
You
not.
want to do it live? You don't want to do Fairyblossom live?
Oh, I want to do Fairyblossom live. I don't want to do it live.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
Listen,
It's not at
listen.
3:30.
Listen, it is 8:14.
Yeah.
I was
Not
skipping
8:30
out,
yet.
and I was purposely skipping out that word where that
No.
guy says, we'll
No.
do it live. And he gets all mad. You know the one word I'm like,
No.
Yeah.
No.
Is that a timeout or?
Yeah,
Yes,
when you
we're
were
time outing
Wally.
Oh, wait, no. Wait.
Okay.
Do yours.
Yeah,
Do yours.
there.
Do yours, Phoenix.
That's not how you.
All right.
there we go.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yes. We win.
Oh, I see. Tic tac toe. Haha. But we're missing a whole row.
Oh,
Ion disappeared on us. Where did Ion go?
He's having technical connection issues.
yes. Yes.
Goblins are eating the internet.
Sabotaging all the time.
So
Gotta
somebody
talk to them
said
about
in
that.
our private chat on the show that you should do Crunchberry. You should do Crunchberry Rice Krispie treats. With
Crunchberry?
Oh,
What?
that's what I want. No actual Captain Crunch, just Crunchberry Krispy
Just
treats.
the Just
Just
Crunchberry cereal.
That
Yeah.
would
And
be really
oh my
good.
gosh.
It's funny they call it "Oops, all Crunchberries."
I want it in my mouth.
Yeah, like it was an accident.
I will make
This-
that again, and there's no stopping me.
I want it to get in my belly.
I don't know if you guys have it on your side of the state or in other places, but there's this. They make this chocolate. Okay, you're okay with white chocolate. I know you don't like chocolate, but
I do like white
isn't.
chocolate.
They make a Fruity Pebbles white chocolate bar with basically it's white chocolate with Fruity Pebbles in it.
Yeah, like a Hershey's bar, but it's just like I know what you're talking about. Kit Kat also has kind of a Fruity Pebbles It's not technically called Fruity Pebbles, probably because that's, a copyrighted name, but it's basically a Fruity Pebbles Kit Kat. They're so good. Yeah, it's one of my faves. That and like the birthday cake Kit Kat. I love them. I was going to give you guys Kit Kats at Imbolc so that while everybody was there, I could pass out the Kit Kats to everybody and we could try them. And I failed
This is good because we have to do this thing.
I'm very sorry. They're just sitting in our pantry waiting to get into all of your hands so that we can eat them live and do a live taste test.
Is it a bunch of the flavors that are released in the US, or is it some of the ones that are from overseas?
It is a Japanese flavor, and the flavor is wheat cracker Kit Kats.
A wheat cracker?
Yeah, it doesn't sound
right. Okay.
I think I've tried that. It's not bad.
I don't know. I've never tried it. I'm not super excited to try it because it doesn't sound that great, but also it's Kit Kat candy and I like that. So we'll see how it goes. It sounds way better than like dirt flavored soda. So yeah.
You know what else we forgot this weekend? Or I should say I forgot this weekend?
Buttered corn Pockies.
I ate all of those. We had that show at the shop when we were getting ready for the, the work party, and you guys are all like, "This tastes weird," and I'm just like,
those sound intriguing, but I'm not sure.
I can see that. This tastes weird, and Qamar's in the corner going like, "Oop, oop."
That's how it works.
Delicious.
I just realized whenever you say something gross about food law, like some sort of gross food thing, like the dirt soda, me and my mom make the same face. I can now see why people say we're related.
I don't want dirt soda.
How about tuna Fruit Loops?
Ew.
Listen, Phoenix, my friend, dear friend, you're on thin ice right now. I just messaged somebody the idea of the Captain Crunch Oops All Berry Rice Krispie treats just to like have it notated somewhere to do that later because I'm like, that really sounds good. And their response was to send me a picture called Tuna Loops.
No.
And it's tuna mixed with Fruit Loops. And I was like, oh.
No.
Wait. So it's tuna mixed with Fruit Loops, not tuna flavored Fruit Loops.
No, it's just tuna mixed with Fruit Loops to make tuna loops.
Nothing as bad.
That's all.
The Clavinays. Oh my god. Oh gosh. You know that smell. Okay. That smell stayed in that room for like 2-3 days afterwards. That was horrible. It was bad.
It was as bad as the Clamminays.
Well, exactly.
I think I still have the Cards Against Humanity. How they were sending they sent me like 4 or 5 sets for those. Like I only claimed one, but I just kept getting them in the mail. I think I still have one somewhere.
No, I know they're in the living room by one of the bookcases, and I'm gonna.
They're trying to get. Big. They were probably trying to get rid of it too. Hey,
well, that or they were like, "Oh, we saw your show, free marketing."
Like I lit a person. No, you can't say that out loud. I was going to get that whole part out loud.
11 minutes. I don't know if that's a new record or not. First dirty joke, 11 minutes before 8:30.
We almost made it, guys. We almost made it. No, this kind of clam.
Just a moment. Evane wants everyone to see Lilith.
Wait, what?
Evane wants everyone to see Lilith.
Wait, what are we looking at? Wait,
he's a kitty. He's a boo-boo kitty.
Oh, no.
She's trying to eat her collar right now.
She is. She's trying to get her collar off. She's like, it's a key, but it's also irritating me.
She's like, get it off. Remove it, human.
Remove it.
Remove it.
When the void is trying to meme its collar.
Well, that's how she gets into a certain someone's room. This all new clam witch is only at Subway. Okay, I didn't know whether that would be safe to say, but I said it anyway, so we're fine.
Clam witch at Subway. No, thank you.
No.
Yes.
Clams.
Is it just the
How many
clam on the clam witch, or is it like clams and
I think-
clam
on
on the
both
clam
options.
witch?
I think you're in line and they're like, what do you want for bread? Then you choose your bread. What do you want for meat? And then they're like, oh, clams. And they're like, yeah, we actually have those. And then they start putting the clams on. You're like, more. So they put more clams on. And then you're like, more. They put more clams on. And then you get the sauce. And then they're like, do you want any sauce? And you're like, yeah, clam mayonnaise. And they just look at you in horror at your giant stack of clams just smothered in clam mayonnaise.
Never.
Bread's all soggy. It's
Mhm.
terrible.
I just
I don't
got
know why I did
shivers.
that to you
Oh.
guys. I'm sorry. That was really upset. That was really upsetting. I'm
Alright.
sorry.
All right, I'm out.
No!
Nope, not here.
Can't take it.
Hey, I like the lights that you've got.
Oh, thank you. That's Finn and Jake behind me.
Uh-oh. We've got a taskmaster out there in the audience, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Your agenda.
It's like
Yes,
herding
Arwina.
cats.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the agenda.
Erwin, keeping us
I
on
take the
track.
agenda affirming.
Wait, what'd you
I
say?
mean, let's see here. We've got on the
Here.
agenda.
There went
Oh,
a
this
cat
one's actually
handler.
kind of important. I mean, they're all kind of important, but specifically, the hedge game reschedule.
Wait, that's the one that we're on? Are you sure about that?
We just finished Fairyblossom WIPs.
Oh, we sure did. Okay,
Mhm,
well, the hedge game was supposed to be tomorrow night, but I am now going down to see my brother in Vancouver, Washington, so I will not be here tomorrow night. It was a last minute thing that a gift that I was given, so I'm going to go down there and see him, and sadly, that means I won't be here to do the game tomorrow, but the hedge game will happen next week, which is, I think, the 29th, the 28th?
Mhm.
The 28th. It's would be the last day, except we're in a leap year. So, yeah. So there you go. Hedge game is going to be next week, not this week. Next.
On leap night.
No,
the
the
next
night before
one-
leap night.
It's always
That
my
would be
favorite one.
Wednesday, which is the night of the show.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's on leap night. You're right. Leap night is the hedge game. Okay.
Did
We're
you
all
know
gonna
that?
play
We-
Meat Frog.
It only shows up once
Did you
every
know that
4
the
years,
leap
so
day
it was
that we
really
had is
easy to
not
forget.
actually the 29th. It's in the middle of February.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Did you know that
But it's
the
just
leap
where they
day
have to
that
put
we
it
had
together,
is
right?
not the 29th?
Wait, what?
It's not the leap night. That
The leap
What?
night is not next Thursday. Isn't the leap night? It's the 29th.
The day that we actually add to the calendar is not the 29th. It's actually like the 17th or something. I forget. It's a team.
that's strange.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that the 29th is the night that everybody thinks is the leap night. Where is your face? Why can't we see you, Ion?
This is true because it exists once every 4 years for just that one day. Yes.
Connection is so bad that if I turn the camera on, I don't even hear the show.
Wow,
Oh
is
no.
lame. I
Uh-oh.
don't like that.
I missed your face.
Yeah. Okay. So leap
Shoot
night.
twice then.
Leprechaun Returno. Nope, okay. I tried.
Wait,
Sorry.
I've got a wand.
Returno.
All right. What is the next thing on the agenda?
Oh, you know, just one of my favorite things, the Wheel of Win.
So as you guys know, usually 8:30 was the time, or maybe it was 8 o'clock. I don't remember now. It's been a minute. But we would do, we'd have a vendor interview, and then we would do a drawing for a prize that the vendor gave to us. But we stopped doing that some time ago. And what we are going to start doing every week in this time slot is actually dropping quests live here on the show, level 1 and 2 quests, because there are a lot of you out there that want and need the level 1 and 2 quests. So this is a good way for us to do it. And the way this is going to work is like so.
I see that. That was 4 out of the 7 right there. Just please help us.
I know that there may be some new people out there that don't actually know what the quests are or how they work. So please bear with me while I let people know how it works. Like I'm going to read through it here a little bit, but let me pull up Yon Wheel of Wind. Okay. Oh no, come back. Okay. So this, I've got 2 quests to give away tonight, a level 1 quest and a level 2 quest. And we're going to start with this level 1 quest. Here's how it works. So just so you guys know, a quest is an actual physical item that I put. It is usually a small craft project of some sort. I put all of the pieces for the craft project and the instructions into a manila envelope, and I physically mail you this quest. Once you have claimed it and you get it in the snail mail, then it is your job to complete it according to the instructions. When you complete the quest, you get whatever the named prize is, and you also get a seal that will go onto your certificate of rank. So this is what the, we'll do this real quick so I can embiggen myself, but this is what the quest papers look like. And I dropped 4 of them on the Patreon at like 4 a.m. this morning or sometime like that when I was working. It was really early. I don't know. I went back to bed. But I dropped 4 of them. There was 2 level 1s, 2 level 2s. And tonight on the show, I'm going to do a level 1 and a level 2. So the way that it will work is I'm going to read to you what the quest is. And Ion, well, can you bring me the timer, I guess, since we can't actually see you? Or can you at least tell us when the can you at least tell us when the timer is up vocally? Are you able to do that? It looks like you're on mute now, so now I'm not even sure if that's a thing. But I was gonna have Ion start the timer and give you guys I
can use my magic mirror to start a timer.
Use your magic mirror, because right now Ion is on mute and we can't see him. So we'll use your magic mirror in the interim. So quest number 1. Now, once the timer starts, what you guys will do is you will put your name in, you will type out your actual name into the comment section of wherever it is. I'm actually only seeing YouTube comments. No, I'm seeing some Facebook comments. So type in your name into the comments, and once the timer is up, I will add all of those names onto the Wheel of Win. I will spin the Wheel of Win live here on the show, and whoever gets it, I will snail mail this quest out to you. Today is probably tomorrow, maybe sometime early next week. It sort of depends on if I can get them done and made tonight and packaged and ready to go, because I am leaving town tomorrow. So
quick question.
Yes.
Because some of the people who need those quests are on the show, are they allowed to comment as well?
Yes, you guys can go ahead. If you didn't claim one and get it on the Patreon, you can put your name into, I will allow you to put your name into the comments, at least this time. But I will say that next time, if you are on the show and we're dropping quests, you need to really try to get them off the Patreon, because I don't like people who are on the show to win the drawings. I want people from the audience to be able to do that. But since this is our first time, I'll let you guys do it this first time.
Agreed. And second question to that,
yes.
Did I get a level 2 quest from earlier? Because I don't know if I got a confirmation from you.
I replied to all of them and say confirmed on the Patreon. If you are the one, let me go look.
It's on the Patreon. Okay.
Yeah, I do. And I have it pulled up. So, because you can actually, I'm going to read you the rules. It looks like, yes, you were the first person to claim one of the level 2 quests. So, Phoenix, you have one. Voivode, you have one. And it looks like I'm looking for, oh wait, maybe let me make sure that I did not. Yes, okay.
So in that case, I will not enter this evening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like Fern and Florian also have quests. So if you are not those people, you are eligible. The rules are for this quest. This quest is actually for 160 dross. And so when it's complete and we have evidence of its completion, then you will get a 160 dross token. And you have to be at the Wild Fae level or higher to claim this quest. And you have to be at the Wild Fae level or higher to claim the prize to this quest. And if you have previously claimed quests, they must be completed before you can claim a new one. You may do one free quest at a time unless otherwise indicated. This is what we would call a free quest because you are not buying them off of our Etsy store or out of the physical store. But if you do buy a quest off of our Etsy store or at Fairy Apothecary, you can stack it with any free quests that you have, because I will absolutely allow you to buy as many quests as you want to buy and do them when they are available. But you can only do one free quest at a time. At this point in time, does anybody in the audience have any questions? Because I'm about to do a timer. Are you ready with that timer?
I am.
You don't know. Is there a way to know what the quest is going to be before you claim it, or is it just you claim it, now you got to do it?
So there isn't a way to know what it is going to be because it's kind of a surprise. But what I can say is that they all come with everything that you need to complete them. If you cannot complete your quest or don't think that you complete your quest, you do have some options. You can hire, quote unquote, a champion to do your quest for you. So you can find another person that wants to do it, and you can have them complete it. How you pay that person is up to you. If you want to use dross to pay them, if you want to trade them in some other good, etc., you can do all of that. That is between you and them. And then they do the quest on your behalf, and you get to claim the reward and the prize. So there is that option if you get the quest and then for some reason you find that you can't do it. But I do try to make all of them such that anybody can do them. But there may be extenuating circumstances that I don't know about. So hiring a champion is one thing. You can also claim a quest, and then if somebody else wants to do some kind of a trade or something to that effect, you guys can work it out between yourselves, and then you will, again, get the final prize or whatever, and you can do whatever you want with that, because once it's yours, it's yours. So does that answer that question?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, I guess that brings us to, are you ready with the timer, Phoenix?
I am, yep.
Great. Phoenix, please start the timer for 30 seconds. You guys
30
have
seconds?
I think it is 30 seconds, I think. No, 1 minute.
It's
How about
1 minute? 1 minute,
Yes.
okay.
The 1 minute timer, and that's everybody in the audience. If you are at the Wild Fae level or higher and you want to claim a quest, please put your name into the comments, and I will add them to this Wheel of Win on the screen as I see them come through.
Oh. So I
And that's going to start 3,
now.
2, 1, now.
It's
Since
okay.
we don't have an actual fancy hourglass here for you, I'm just going to pretend I'm holding it up. Ooh, so pretty.
And I saw, let's see. And I saw, what am I looking for? I'm looking over here. I see Lady Ash and Taryn. Okay. And I'm doing
30
this.
seconds left, folks.
I'm doing this because I know that sometimes they get snagged up really fast off of the Patreon. So at least this way, you guys will know every Wednesday there will be some quests that you can tune in and go for the claim on. Let's see. Yeah. Okay.
10, 9,
Literally
8,
passed out. I
7,
wake up and I'm like,
6,
ooh, Patreon
5,
notification, and they're
4,
gone.
3, 2, 1.
All
Yeah,
right.
no joke. I was
There are
very, very
4 of
lucky
you.
to see that my Discord decided to remind me on my phone that there were quests. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to collect that. Like, I was literally late to work today.
You guys have a 25% chance
Just
of
to make sure.
Wow. It's really down to tooth and nail, isn't it?
I mean, this is the first time, so it's pretty cool. You're gonna have like a stack of things that you need to do. You were just out there wheeling and dealing.
Me? There's a stack of things I need to do? Wait, what?
I mean, you made 40 bucks off of me this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, didn't you like cut all kinds of deals at in bulk to do a whole bunch of work for people?
I've got 200 dross waiting for me once I get 10 level 1 seals. I think like 9 level 2 seals. I've got to like take pictures and label like so many crystals, and now I have to do a quest. Plus, I'm bookbinding.
So,
and making Rice Krispie treats.
And now you're making Rice Krispie treats again.
At least for our house. I think technically in the private chat I agreed to make them for Fairy Night Market. Not sure. I don't think it's binding.
Okay.
So that would be the marshmallow.
Are you guys ready for this level 2 quest?
Sorry, Qamar, did you just say that you don't think a deal or an agreement with a FAE entity is binding?
I meant like because it was in private? No, I don't know. It's binding for sure. I gotta make him free.
We're just gonna do this. We're gonna take you off the little list. And okay, so we have a level 2 quest. And the level 2 quest is seeking to complete an individual to complete the enclosed activity, which will be relative to whatever quests you guys haven't done, because I have a whole bunch of different types. So if you've done one, I usually try to send out a new something to you. But upon the completion of this quest, you shall earn a level 2 quest seal and a seining. You will have 30 days, just like the level 1 quest, to complete your task, or it will be forfeit to the next claimant. And if you claim a quest and you haven't completed it, and it is forfeit, then you are not eligible to claim a new one until we figure out what to do with the one that you claimed and didn't complete, because that just means you have an open-ended quest. So just be aware that you do have 30 days or it does go forfeit. You have to be at the Wild Fae level or higher to claim this quest, and you have to be at the Trooping Fae level or higher to claim the prize. So you can do it, but if you want the prize to be applied to yourself, or you have to be at the Trooping Fae level or higher. So just keep that in mind. You can, of course, claim the prize and then sell it to somebody if they are at the Trooping Fae level or higher, and it would benefit them. So that is also an option that everybody has. Are you guys ready? Phoenix, can you start that timer one more time?
I absolutely can. 3, 2, 1, and go.
So if you want to enter for this one.
Boo doo boo boo, gonna give you elevator music. Doo 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 boo, waiting. Boo doo boo boo boo.
Names into the comment section now. So that is what I'm looking for. Please put your names into the comment section yet again if you would like to. You have to be at the Wild Fae level or higher to claim this quest.
30 seconds left.
A seining ceremony is what it is for, to get your official fairy name, for those of you who don't know what seining is. What?
Still going just a little longer. Do boop boop doop boop.
Yeah, okay, Taryn. I see you, Taryn, too. Well, I mean, I guess if Taryn's the only person. Oh, there we go. Lady Ash. Okay.
Lady Ash, there we go.
Again, so like.
And no, 2, 1, and done.
All right. Well, then, there we go. Lady Ash.
I love that.
All right.
Use next to their names.
And I see that way I know. And I see in our a couple more seconds to make sure there's no lag out there. When Phoenix provides the thinking music.
I should do that. I should just have like calming thinking music for people when they're driving to work.
Yeah, he's just up there freestyling, right? Freestyling. All right, here we go. No, 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 no. Yeah, you guys have 33% chance each, and go.
Makes me think it's cheese.
Congratulations. I would laugh
That is awesome.
It looks like a CD or a record or something. All right.
What's a record?
Oh no.
I know what a record is. Don't make fun of me like that.
Oh, dang. Do you feel attacked?
I know they go on
Dang.
Oh,
a
here
thing
it comes.
that
Come on.
spins it. What is it called though? No, I know. Wait, I know what it's called.
A
It's
turntable?
called.
You weren't
that what
supposed
it's
to
called?
say it. I really wanted them to say it.
I didn't know what it was called. I was bluffing. I was
Were
really
you
well.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, I didn't. I legit didn't know what it was called. I was bluffing. I was waiting for someone to say it.
Oh, well,
Why would I know what it's called?
good bluff because I absolutely ruined it. So
That was great.
That was.
So it's called a turntable.
Qamar,
It is called a
It's-
turntable.
literally a whole record player song.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's like an
going
8-track,
back.
right?
What's an 8-track?
Bjorn, I'm pretty sure you weren't even born when 8-tracks were invented.
I was. I at least
I
was.
was. I was.
I actually don't know. I thought they preceded maybe everybody again except for the professor. I actually don't know when 8-tracks were invented, but they preceded cassette tapes. And didn't 8-tracks precede a 78 record?
No, 78s came well before.
Okay.
Yeah. Now it's the wax cylinders. Those, you know.
Oh yeah. You're right.
That's good. That's way back.
That's like Edison era, right? Edison versus
So-
Tesla.
Yes,
It
definitely.
says that 8-track
So the
came
8-track
out
was
in
made the
1965.
1960s. Oh, okay. I see how it is, Phoenix.
Come on.
When did a
I do
78
things on
record
screen
become
too.
a thing? When did a 78 record become a thing? Look it up. Look it up.
We already did. Oh, 78 record. Oh, okay. Wait, what is it called? Oh, I think Phoenix is gonna beat me. I can see his.
Well,
Oh, no, you're good. I'm busy with something else now.
Record was the soundtrack to Damn the Defiant,
What is that?
a movie.
Wait, what?
I've never heard of it.
I kind of want to see if it's decent.
I have to say that actually sounds cool. Yeah.
Oh, apparently, it said any flash disc, any flat disc.
But like a person's whole life after they've gone to college. That's like not just like they've grown up, they've gone to college, they've graduated and got a job. That's
It says that
maybe even had babies.
This says that the any flat disc record made between 1998 and the late 1950s and playing at the speed of around 78 revolutions per minute is called a 78 by collectors. That's what it told me.
So 78s did precede the 8-track.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Only by like
78s were invented in 1910.
Jeez Louise.
they were
1910.
invented- Oh wow! So
1910 is when it became standard.
Phonograph.
Oh wait, are we
the other one,
confusing
the phonograph.
78 with
Phonograph.
LPs?
The
What's the difference?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay, an LP
That's
is the
a
long
33.
play record,
Yeah.
which
33.
ran at 33 1/3.
we're all digging up history here.
And that's the one that I meant was the first one pressed movie soundtrack.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Apparently,
say
a
you could-
Victrola is a brand of record player.
For the record, 8-tracks were
Victrola?
invented in 1953.
Oh, okay. Ion's like, I
Well-
know all the things.
It is
8 tracks are
8.
younger than I am, yes.
It is 8:45. That gives us a few minutes to at least do one news article. How do you guys feel about a news article? Is that good?
Sure, go for it.
That sounds good. I was
Would it
about
be
ready
famous
to be
if we
the
didn't
saying
have
"We
news
had
articles?"
news."
I'm hip. I'm down with it.
What?
I'm hip. I'm down with it.
I'm hip
yeah,
and down with it.
Was that a joke?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh my god, you didn't know that it was a joke.
It was a voice from Austin Powers.
I literally said it doesn't sound like you're hip and down with it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Was that a gold member? Right? Faja?
That's it. Now you're looking at my
Faja,
yellow
can
ceiling.
you hear me?
That's all you
Why is
get.
your ceiling so yellow?
It's an
paint.
old house. It's an old house.
Oh, you think it's more like age?
Oh no, it's just
no,
age
it's
is standard
it's
color in an old
definitely-
house. Yeah.
It's definitely paint, but yeah, I don't know why they chose white walls, this wallpaper, and then a yellow ceiling.
Because they were old? I don't know. Because they were old. They had a case of the
The
old.
ceiling is actually white, but cigarette smoke.
Oh, that's true.
How-
Maybe cigarette
How can
smoke.
you determine when you have a case of
No,
the
that would
old
be terrible.
No.
when you choose
no.
white color wallpaper and a yellow ceiling? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I'm just,
I would not choose it.
and that's what Qamar thinks is it's a case of the olds.
Case
Oh,
of the
it's-
olds.
No, it's
Wow.
actually yellow.
Did you catch the olds?
Did you
Dang
catch
it.
what? I never
Dang it.
once.
Catch the olds.
I was about to say I never once said that to you, but then I was like, I'm not gonna swear
It just
upon
means
this.
the house was built when the world was in sepia.
Sepia.
Qamar.
I mean, you know
you're
the whole
so
world was
young.
in sepia at one point, right?
What is sepia?
It's a
All the
color.
photographic evidence.
Blue, no,
prove
it's
it.
brown. Sepia is brown tones. Like when
Okay,
you see
that's-
old Western pictures.
You know, I do apologize. I'm going to backtrack here for just 1 second. Backtrack to the 8-track because I was also trying to remember the name of the device that I wanted to buy to learn to play. The theremin. If anyone knows what a
I do.
theremin is.
It's the invisible one where it just is
Yeah.
like a thing and you.
We've talked about this on the show in the past. Remember?
Mhm.
We
I-
have. Oh, I think we did the Chinese zoo bears, the humans in a bear costume one before.
have!
Yeah, I thought I should remove that from the list. That one was
Okay.
pretty funny. Okay, I think I've got my two. Let's see.
Is it the unicorn fossil? Because we should do that one for sure.
Oh, it wasn't the
Oh my
unicorn
gosh, yes.
fossil. Do you want me to put the unicorn fossil back on the list?
Yes.
Okay, I will for the I will for the next one. I've already picked out my two.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, we're gonna have an animal battle here. So
Just like in Pokemon.
what? Let's see. Okay. Article number 1 is bear enters the garage of a Connecticut bakery, steals 60 cupcakes. Like cocaine cat all
Alright,
over again.
I'm already voting one. Don't
You
even
don't get to
start.
vote.
Article number 2, wildlife officials trying to capture surfboard stealing otter.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
now
Sounds
now,
That's a
interesting.
really hard choice.
now I'm torn.
Oh, I'm so cruel. Okay, you guys.
You are.
If you are, Phoenix, will you please start the timer for 30 seconds? If you guys want article
Absolutely.
number 1, which is cupcake eating bear, press number 1 into the comments now. If you guys want article number 2, which is surfboard stealing otter, put number 2 into the comments now. And then Phoenix will graciously hum us through 30 seconds of a timer.
And here we
I
go.
feel the otter and the bear are actually part of the same group. This is some kind of like thing they're doing.
You need to vote one
That's
or
fair.
two.
They're doing
Choose
real
which
human
one
things,
we
not
listen to.
I'll get
It's like an animal ring of criminals.
Yeah.
Okay, Carl. I'll get the
Involving
surfboard so
sex.
we could serve the cupcakes on them.
You
You make
never
sure to get
know
the
what they're
cupcakes,
gonna
okay?
steal.
You all got it.
5,
Be a
4,
wedding. I think it's a
3,
wedding.
Cocaine cat's like,
2,
I'm just gonna eat
and
all
1.
the cupcakes.
And done.
Yeah.
Do.
What? Oh no, surfboarding. Is it time yet?
Yep, that was 30 seconds. I said
Oh, wow,
1
that-
and done. Do.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that was your sign off.
That's okay.
I'm not sure Felix knew either.
And my vote is 3-1. Number 2 wins.
Number 2 does look like it wins. All right, you surfboard stealing otter. Here we go.
It's time to learn your story.
We gotta know what's going on.
This better be good.
He does have a tail, technically. Otters have tails.
Oh, wait, hold on. There's like sound. Okay. There was a guy. He was talking. Wildlife officials. Can you guys see it? Is it up? It is.
Yep.
Trying to capture it. They can't capture it. How can they fail to capture an otter with a surfboard? Come on. There can't be that many of them.
It's too cool.
Well, it says the otter acting aggressively towards surfers.
Wildlife officials in California say they are attempting to capture.
It's all about the otter tide.
The tide is otter and not inner. Rehome a sea otter that has embarked on an unusual crime spree, stealing surfboards. A spree, so it's stolen more than one. California Department of Fish and Wildlife say the 5-year-old female known as Otter 841 was observed stealing surfboards. Okay, there's a link to that. What does that link say?
Oh, look at
I feel the caption for that. I feel the caption for that should say "Fuck the police."
Yeah, look at the otters, just like go, go, go. We're almost away, guys. We're almost to freedom.
Right. This is amazing. Look at the little guy.
Oh no!
That otter's name is Point Break.
It's actually, I think it's 8142 or something. Whatever the number was.
841. Yeah, it's
his name is Jean. His name is Jean Valjean.
That is Bodie.
Her. Do you mean Jeanette Valjean?
Jeanette
Valjean.
Jeanette Valjean.
My name is Jeanette Jaldan, and I am taking this part back to my house. Goodbye.
Let's see. To ride the waves in Santa Cruz.
And that otter also has a bank robbery group where they pretend to be presidents.
At least 3 occasions during the weekend. This is a joyriding otter. What the heck?
For real.
Serial surfboard stealer. Yes.
The California sea otter and endangered species was born in captivity at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, but keepers took measures to attempt to prevent the animal from growing accustomed to humans. Fail, officials said. Obviously, the otter was released into the wild after being weaned, but in 2021, the animal was observed climbing onto watercraft, including kayaks and surfboards. Can you imagine you're like a kayaker and an otter is trying to get... Have you seen a kayak? There's like a one-person boat. What?
Yeah. Honestly, if I was in a kayak, which I would never be caught dead in a kayak, because if I was in a kayak, I'm probably dead. Anyway, so if I was in a kayak and an otter was climbed on and was acting aggressively at me so that it would get out of the kayak, I probably just would. Honestly, that otter's got more balls than I could ever.
Let's see. Officials said the behavior increased over time and the otter has become more aggressive. Give me your surfboard.
Oh, this is your surfboard.
They'll just grab a rock. They use them for clams. Surfboard. What else are they going to use them for?
Ryan just you see him raising a rock behind the person who could take the surfboard from you.
Your ears went like...
Officials said that Otter 841 will be returned to the Monterey Bay Aquarium until a permanent home can be a permanent home, but they have to catch her first.
Later.
What does that mean? A permanent home? So like they're gonna give it to a zoo or something? Like, hey, you got to.
They can't mean they're just gonna put her back out in the ocean because this otter is not one for the quiet life. It will come back and steal more surfboards. Quiet life. I will not be reading by the fire of my dotage. I'll be riding surfboards.
No, it's gonna escalate. It's like, goddamn otter stole my motorboat.
Maybe that's the reason why the otter's doing this. Did anyone ask her if she's having a midlife crisis right now?
Isn't it only 4 years old? Of course, I don't know how long otters.
I mean, don't they live to be like 10 to 15? So
I know someone had like their midlife crisis at 4 years old. No, wait, that's not right. Anyway,
And then my life flashed before my
Let's
eyes.
see. Is that
They
who?
live 15 to 20 years in the wild.
Oh, dang, yeah, that's
Not
So
quite.
quarter life crisis.
yeah, quarter
Oh my-
life crisis.
Oh my god.
Roughly.
Just like this sounds like such you're
Oh,
calm
God.
down, guy. Like the post
This-
picture of otter and then it's like, this is a dangerous otter. Avoid if at all possible. Like, calm down. I think
Like,
think
it's-
it'll be okay. Like
It's
I
not
think-
actually gonna shiv
as-
you with its clam breaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
As-
like, if it pulled out a switchblade, then maybe that would be a warranted statement. Give me everything.
Like a butterfly.
It's
Imagine-
float-
You know what's
Yeah,
more
a little
impressive than a
histrionic for my
switchblade?
taste.
You know what's
it's
a
floating
little
away on the
more-
surfboard. It's floating away on the surfboard. It's not a phase, Mom.
Can you imagine, like, what's scary if that otter approaches you with a rock, like even a sharpened rock, a switchblade, scary. But like if it got out like one of those butterfly knife like combs and like
Oh,
butterfly
God,
knifed you, and then
Like, you're
when you gave it your surfboard, it just combed its hair and walked away with the surfboard underneath one arm.
Wow, this is- This
That's
has
great.
got to be the most buzzkill, like
Given how hard it
busybody-
is to break a clam with a rock.
That's fair.
This may seem cute, but it's not. This sea otter was very aggressive, and the surfer actually abandoned his board and swam to shore.
Cha.
Whoa. Oh, and the otter at that point is like, oh, free real estate.
Calm down, guy, or
It's a real
whoever
estate.
you are. I don't know. Like I feel like the vehemency here is just okay.
There was an
Mhm,
article I
yep.
saw where these girls
It's
were
not
like
funny,
whitewater
you
rafting,
guys. This is
and they got
serious
attacked by
otter
sea
business.
otters.
What?
Those were river otters. Maybe they're more aggressive. I don't know.
I don't know, but
They're bigger than river otters, so that would make sense.
Well, these girls were whitewater rafting in Colorado or something. I don't know where it was, and they got attacked by otters, and they got messed up. It was pretty funny
they
to
got
me because I was the one that got attacked by otters.
Whitewater rafters, obviously.
white otter rafters.
Captain
Oh.
Jack Otter.
Not Jack Otter, Jacqueline Otter.
You
Yeah,
wanna
Jacqueline
know
Otter.
by now. Oh,
It wasn't him, it was the otter guy.
how do you know, Cobble? What experience with otters are you
Yeah.
hiding? What personal story do you have here that gives you this insight into the viciousness of otters?
Camera zooms
Well, I
in on
can't
him.
speak
It
for
was
Cobble, but for me, I
1975.
did a report on otters back when I was 12, so.
You would know about their vicious nature. They reveal all of that to 12-year-olds and hide it from adults.
No, I had to do a report at school.
Oh.
It was the switchblade they used.
We
Like,
had
About
this
otter
thing called
piracy?
Google.
Oh, in
Otter
their mind's
piracy,
eye, the
yeah.
otter was like,
Specifically otter piracy. Yes, that's what I did.
Otter
It on.
piracy.
but
Well,
in my
apparently they
mind's-
are pirates. They come up and take your watercraphs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
I-
You're gonna
The-
get
the
an
otter is
autograph?
there.
Are the pirates?
Ship between
An
global warming
autograph.
and the lack of pirates and is solving the problem.
So
Very fair.
speaking of autographs, so I don't know if you guys know, but you may. I wonder actually if I can pull it up. So my dad
I don't
has managed to tame a squirrel enough that this squirrel, what? Show me my TikToks. There we go. That this squirrel comes into his house, jumps in his lap, like it eats right out of his hand. It's really hilarious. Francis is the name of the squirrel, and so I'm gonna show you guys Francis. Actually,
That sounds adorable.
it's super adorable. I wish though that my TikTok would stop doing the thing. Quick, pause, please. Quit. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna share it with you, but this is all gonna circle back to autographs. So just keep that in mind. And let's see. Let me find my little share screen here on yon TikToks. Here we go. Can you guys see it? Is it there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. I don't know if you guys can hear or not, actually. actually, I guess I should have.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh no, I'm gonna try this again though. Share screen. Audio also able to share. Yes. Okay. Very good. Share. There we go. Okay. So this is Francis, and everybody meet Francis.
Hello, Francis.
Oh, so adorable.
I know it's like, but it's not playing because I guess I have terrible lag or something.
That squirrel jumps at me because there's lag. I'm gonna jump, honestly, probably.
It's not playing. Why? What?
The last image we get is this Qamar, just her fist appearing, and then their screen goes blank.
Oh, that would be terrible. Oh, it actually still spooked me somehow.
And it actually still kind of jumped up to you. Oh.
Look cute.
The music's appropriate.
Watch this. Whole peanut. Wow. I'm out.
Bye.
Cute.
That's adorable.
Also, look what.
That's adorable.
Okay, so
Well, I
here's
can't remember his character name, but
so about the autograph.
Oh, yeah.
So when I realized that my dad had managed to feed this squirrel enough that it now comes in and he can actually pet it, right? I was like, oh my gosh, Dad, if I buy you the things and I send them to you, will you put down a piece of paper and like an ink pad and see if you can't get Francis to walk on the ink pad and then onto the paper and get Francis's little squirrel autograph onto a piece of paper?
That's so cool.
So over the last couple of weeks, we had to try some different ink pads and some different styles of paper, but my dad has successfully managed to get Francis's little paw print squirrel autograph. And when I go down tomorrow, I'm going to stay with my dad, and he's going to give me Francis's little tiny little paw print. It's like the size of a dime. It's ridiculous. And I'm really excited to get it. But we ended up using kind of like a wet stamp pad, sort of the really cheap kind that has just like a very wet ink, and then rice paper, the kind that you use to do like Chinese or Japanese calligraphy on with the brushes, and the rice paper being quite absorbent with the wet ink. The wet ink just got on Francis's little paw when they ran over it and onto the paper and got their peanuts and were happy. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet because I've seen it. My dad has sent me pictures of it, but I'm going to get the actual physical thing tomorrow or Friday. And I don't know what to do with it. I was like, well, maybe I could like give it away to somebody. Maybe I could just like copy it and sell little little copies of Francis's, famous paw
That
print.
should go on the buttons we make.
Oh.
That's a good
That would be
idea.
cool.
That's
The
a really
buttons,
good
like
idea.
the word, the phrases from the show buttons.
You're gonna sell.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna
Francis's
sell Francis's
signature buttons.
Francis Parker.
We're gonna franchise on Francis. That's right.
Francis is the new franchise.
Yes.
Capital Bank.
I'm kind of sad though because I feel like brother and sister are pretty good. They've got some good videos. I mean, I did give Sissy the ragdoll test, and man, she was very ragdoll. So.
I do have to say, talking about the squirrels has reminded me of this TikTok video that a coworker showed me the other day of this squirrel that will literally knock a broom over on itself. Like it puts the broom on itself and then it lays like this. And then it'll look around and see if you're looking. And if you're not looking, it goes back to being dead and it'll like move it down a little bit and I'm dead.
Yeah, frames you for its murder. Yeah, I saw that one.
In other words,
It didn't fall like in the middle of the stomach area. It'll like look around, stare at you, and move the broom to its stomach, and then be like,
yeah, and then I'm dead. It's so adorable.
Help!
It sounds squirrely to me.
Reminds me of that video of you guys probably seen it. It's this old guy that has a bunch of wild raccoons that come up onto his porches and he feeds them.
The hot
And-
dog guy.
It's like a bucket
Oh
of
yeah,
hot
no, it's not just hot dogs. He's done hot dogs like those off-brand Oreos.
Oh
He
no!
actually
don't
also
get some
does.
Oreos.
He also does hot dogs. But those freaking squirrels! Holy crap! I'm afraid one day that he's going to go out there. They're going to be there expecting something. He doesn't have anything, and then you're going to find old man bones. Yeah, they are huge.
I'm afraid they're gonna
Remember
get
how
little
huge
squirrel
they are?
diabetes.
You did not give us the offering. Now you will be the offering.
If you've
Exactly.
seen how big they are, Qamar, yeah, they probably do have diabetes.
I mean, I
Yeah.
do. I have some video. When I was coming back at some point from MizCon, I was driving home from Missoula, and I've got some video where I stopped at a rest stop in Montana, and it was long about evening time, and I had some crackers and stuff, and so I was like, "Oh, it's so nice out." I went and I sat in the grass, and I had like, I don't know, Cheetos or something like that, Cheetos and some crackers. And then out of the ground, throughout this whole nice landscaped area of this rest stop, just so many prairie dogs came out of the ground. And these guys, they were fat and happy, and they were fed by every tourist that goes through there, because they came in my lap and were like taking things out of my, like in my lap, like, excuse me, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. I was covered in them. I just sat there and let them crawl on me and like gave them things, and I'm like, well, you guys are pretty friendly.
Yeah, like you know they're just gonna mug you if you tell them no. So
Yes.
Oh yeah, I was worried you were suddenly going to get a West Side Story thing, whereas they're approaching you.
The Sharks and the Jets.
Yes.
They're all,
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're in the wrong side of town, Missy.
that's,
You're the wrong side of the freeway.
that's what
on the
I'm-
wrong side of the freeway.
Those are some
What do you got
tasty
in that
Cheetos
bag?
there.
Looks
Those are
tasty.
tasty. Those are some tasty little Cheetos. A shame something happened to you if you didn't give them up.
Shame if something happened
Yeah.
to you if you didn't
Have you-
share. Yeah.
yeah. Pay, what is it?
Oh,
The
no.
protection fee that they make you pay? Is it
Oh,
called?
yeah.
Gangsters, yeah. It's the
Um,
protection fee. Yeah.
Have you paid your protection fee?
Yeah, it's
2
such
Cheetos will do for
exploitation.
this day.
Where's my money, Brian? Where's my money?
They're
I'm
not
just
lone
saying.
sharks. They're lone prairies.
I don't know where I have that video, but I do still have it somewhere.
Lone
It's
squirrels.
out there.
We're all so hooked on this, man.
It's
I don't
great.
know.
People are talking, and the other people are just like going off.
We're gonna see though. I'm gonna see if I can actually see Francis in person when I go down there, and after I go to the show with my brother on Thursday night, then I'm gonna try to go. I'm gonna stay at my dad's house and then see if on Friday morning, see what happens if with Francis. So, and then I will get Francis's little paw print, and then I don't know what I'll do with it. But so Lady Ash, just remind me real quick. We're gonna start making small buttons that have the
Yes.
magic words on them.
Yeah, we need to buy a button maker. I have one donated about this big.
Do you have a link for where
I
people-
can probably find one and put it on the Discord.
Yeah.
If someone
then
wants to donate a
just gonna
button maker, we can get buttons made for catchmoises.
Are more.
It was
infamous
me. It was
magic
me the
words.
whole
It was
time.
me.
What silk?
Oyster.
But still, it's like moist, licky the clicky.
Licky the clicky.
Is it 8:30
Long.
yet?
Oh, it's
It's
9:10.
long
We're
past.
good.
Yeah, we're
It's
definitely
actually-
past that part.
Oh no, that'd be the
Show you guys.
button.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go, Amanita.
Yes, it was
Yes.
Amanita the whole time.
I need a picture. I need a picture from or still from Game of Thrones where it's that scene with Lady Olenna Tyrell where she's going like, "I want you to tell Cersei it was me," and just put
Oh.
Amanita's face over it. and just the mushroom hat.
I'm going to tell them.
Just Photoshop. Yep.
I mean,
Yes.
old lady Tyrell was pretty vicious.
Right?
She was balling. Baller. She was
She's one of my
fantastic.
favorite characters. Actually, all of House Tyrell is one of my favorite houses in Game of Thrones. So, yeah, she was pretty cool. I mean, she
I'll
just
need to
straight up
approve
killed
this
Joffrey
message.
Lannister. So,
Yeah. She didn't care. She's like, man, whatever. He's a little brat.
you think I would let my granddaughter marry that? You're awesome.
Spoilers, by the way.
Just in
Oh,
case
it's
you
been
haven't
out
seen
for
it
so long.
5 to
Years
7 years
old.
ago.
Wait, what?
Oh
Oh,
my
what did you say?
God.
All of you jumped me. Dang.
I didn't jump you. I didn't jump.
Whoa.
No, you're innocent, and so is Professor Greenman, and
Well,
obviously
yeah.
Ion.
I'm out.
Of that anyway.
Hey, you get back
And
here.
obviously Ion.
Okay, all y'all. So that basically 10 minutes ago, 11 minutes ago, brought us to the end of the show for this week. That was pretty fun. I'm sorry we only had the one news article to go, but please tune in next week. We will have 2 more quests for you guys here next week that you get to throw your name in the hats, and we'll do live here on the show. And just remember that they will be coming to you in the snail mail so that you can complete them. And I guess, is there anything else that anybody would like to say before we do the whole log off sequence?
I'm so happy to be back. I've missed all of you. And it was great to
Yes,
see
you're-
for the
everybody.
Friday market on March 9th.
And you're
Mhm.
not in
yeah.
the closet.
Fairy
For the
market on
random
And I'm
drop
out of the
part.
closet. What? Yeah. Hey.
So
Also,
wild.
voting for our new thumbnail.
Yeah.
So these are your 3 choices. They will be up on Patreon tonight. Make sure you go and get your votes in. And
All gone. You totally cut
Uh-oh.
out.
We're still here, everyone. We promise. She
Oh, I
just
don't know
kinda
that you are still
disappeared.
here. You're cutting out too.
Really?
Come
Uh-oh.
on. Oh,
Oh,
There we
she's
go.
gone.
She's gone.
no, I mean, it just decided. I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
it's back.
She's
It was
back.
so funny.
Well,
because
like you
you
guys
guys-
are gonna be on
you
forever
crap.
because I'm the only one
Crap.
who's off the show.
She's the one
Crap.
that turns on and off the show, so I guess we're
Yeah.
here till she gets back. Yeah.
she's back. Crap, she's back. Put away the drugs and
Wait
stuff. She's
a
back.
minute.
Yeah. Oh no! Stop. Put away the.
The
Well,
illegal
that-
gambling.
No, I wasn't
Yep.
smoking.
No,
I wasn't
shoo, shoo.
smoking. No, I
No,
wasn't
no,
smoking.
it could not be Mr.
I'm gonna
Sir
keep you
Ro-
big.
Survivor mode is like, no, I will have none of this.
I feel like
I'm out.
Survivor mode. If you put the camera up, in theory, they would just see more.
Oh,
Right?
hey, look, a yellow screensaver.
Yeah.
Wow. Dang. All right, you guys. Good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night,
See you all
everybody.
next week.
Night.
Yes,
Good to see you all.
one of these is actually the end sequence. Here it is.
Hello and welcome to FAE Productions. We hope you enjoyed our show with your host, Fairy Princess Ollie. Please hit the like and subscribe button if you had fun with our FAE crew. Don't forget to click that little bell icon to get notifications of upcoming shows. And if you're looking to support your fellow FAE, fly on over to our Patreon, links below.